So I didn't, oh, nah, because why is this like this?
I'll look around until I found.
So I didn't show myself putting the pins in to the ones I'm wearing now, or the other ones, but if you can see that, I've stitched off this part of the pants, and if I do a tight enough stitch, I'll probably cut this part off, and I'll follow the stitch so it'll bring in the waist at the top and hopefully shape it in the way it's supposed to be shaped. And if this works out, I'll have a second pair of jeans to show you in about 30 minutes. So I've got my pins, I've got my needle and thread out there. I'm gonna try to stitch these up. For this, I got this paint splattered pair of pants, and I'm putting in pins at the knees to give it a little ruching and just raise it a little bit and take it in around the knee. Other than that, they pretty much fit pretty well. I just wanted the knee to be thinner, but nowhere else to be thinner. So it's gonna give a tightening effect at the bottom of the thigh at the knee and then flare back out. So if that works out, we'll be set. I think I'm gonna stitch these ones first because it'll take less time. So I'll be back. So I didn't think that these pants needed any taking in at the waist or taking in behind, but it was just a very wide leg. So I took it in at just the knee so that it'll taper at the bottom of the thigh, tight at the knee, taper back out at the ankle. Vertical ladder stitch inside, folding the seam across itself. So there's a little hole right here that the ladder stitch is taken in fabric. So that when I put them on, one, it adds some interesting like ruching, like baggy texture, but it's also, the stitch is on the inside and it's tight at the knee, but it's thin at the waist, because the waist fits me all good right here, which you can't see. It fits me all good up here and all around, so it's thinner at the knee and wider at the ankle. Okay, checking back in. We have accomplished, can you see it? We have accomplished this stitch. Whoa. We have accomplished this stitch. It starts up here and goes all the way up to the hem where I stitched it multiple times. It's very tight. I'm gonna show them to you on, but I think I have to cut away this spare fabric. I started a cut right here. It's about maybe a centimeter away from where I actually stitched the line, just so I wouldn't, one, cut the stitch, and two, in case it starts to pull apart like naturally, like the stitch won't be as tight over time because you grow into jeans and fabric loosens. So I'm hoping by not cutting it so close, when it pulls apart there won't be any gaps so you can't see my ass. I hope this works out. So I made these ones quite high-waisted as well because I like it. It comes up over the hip. My belly button is right here and it covers right there. Makes the booty look good, but they're kind of more relaxed all the way down, not too tight. There's the stitch right there. It brought the pockets closer together, but it also evened it out so I could tighten the waist up here, because without that it would have been like, these are like 2 sizes too big on me naturally, but they fit my legs, I think, give it the effect I was looking for. So I'm going to cut this and we are going to see if the seam stays in. So first there were the jeans with the seam on the inside, on the outside. The seam is inside, so I have to flip the jeans inside out. So I don't know if I trust myself or if I can do this on camera, but we'll give that a go. It's very hard to cut through a lot of thick denim. probably get fabric scissors if I'm gonna continue doing stuff like this. Alright, so in doing this, I lost a belt loop and about 2.5 inches of fabric from the middle. But if I did it correctly, here it sits at the waist. And here's the seam in the back. So overall, I think that was a good sewing experience. I finally have more than one pair of jeans, and I'll update maybe if I decide to paint on them or do anything fun like that. Might embroider something cool. But yeah, those are the jeans. That's what I did. Thank you for coming along on this journey. I might post again eventually. I have a whole bunch of videos in backlog that I should probably edit and post, but I just changed editing software. So if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, you'll never see any of these videos anyway. So y'all have a good one. Stay safe out there. Bye. Alright, post-credit update. I've come to show you the jeans once more, but I'm not trying them on again. So, these ones completed with a ladder stitch so that they come in slightly at the knee. The ones I hemmed up, no. These are another pair. These are a different pair. These are the ones that fit me. I did a little bee design on them. Here's one leg. Here's the other leg. Next to lastly, we have the black jeans. So on one back pocket it's white, on the other back pocket it's green, and then we have a reverse for the hems of the pants. Now lastly, the ones that I stitched up the back, we not only did that, but we also did this nice, cutesy little grid of embroidery stitches on the pocket. So these will be real cute. Now I'm really done. My camera's about to die anyway, so bye.